Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shoot for Par's third annual long drive competition. I will be your host, David, the owner and CEO of Shoot for Par, along with my peanut gallery that is inside currently watching on the big screen. Welcome to everybody, and here we go. We're going to start off with the rules. So there are 4 age groups, men and women over and under 50, and each competitor has to hit 12 balls in 10 minutes. And those balls have to be within left or right of center by 20 yards. So there's a wide margin of error for these golfers to be able to keep their balls in play. Okay, we are starting off with Trini Wilson with the women's over 50. Now, unfortunately, my 2-time defending champion, Bev Callow, couldn't make it today. So she is withdrawn from the competition, which makes Trini the default over 50 champion. However, she is still going to go through her paces, and she's still going to hit her 12 balls in 10 minutes. To get the best yardage that she possibly can. So, without further ado, Trini, the moment you hit that first ball, I will start the timer and we will begin. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, whenever you're ready. And Trini, you are on the clock. First ball had a height of 103 feet. Out to the right, 63.1 yards out of play. Next one appeared to be topped out to 77.6 yards, in play at 3.7. Oh, next ball is smoked. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Carry a 216, rolling out to 224. That ball was only 3.4 yards right of center. That ball is in play. Next ball leaking out slightly to the right. .4 yards off to the right. Next one peeling back the other way to the left. .37. Trini, you have 8 minutes left. Oh, there's another one smoked. Look at that ball speed, 139.2. Next one carrying 201.2, rolling out 7.8 for 209. Next ball, snap hook, 163 on the carry. Out to 197.2, 40 yards left of center. Ladies and gentlemen, she's getting stronger. Ball speed 140.7. That one was 31.1 yards out to the right. Oh, that might be the best one. It's holding. Just short, 225.2. 12 yards. Right of center. Trini, you're down to 2 balls. You still have 5 minutes on the clock. .43 off to the right. Ball speed still very fast, 139.5. This is the final ball. And that one carried 193, roll out of 16.6. And that will do it for Trini. Here is the history of those shots. And the furthest one that is in play Is it the 225? 225.3. There's a 233. Is that in play?
Yeah. 37.5 yards.
Oh, 20 yards left or right of center. Yep, within 20. That is still the furthest. But the one that's in play is the 225. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take a short intermission. There will be intermissions in between each of the sections to allow the players to go ahead and come on and get out here. And I will go through the rules with them. And then we will be back after a short break. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back just after that quick little intermission. Go ahead and close these out. Next up, we have the under 50 long drive champion, and this one just happens to be close to my heart, and I hope she wins, and she will, because she's the only participant for the women under 50, and that is my wife, Andrea Frederick. She is a two-time defending champ due to no competition. So if you are a female under the age of 50, I implore you to come to Shoot for Par.
And be my wife.
And be my wife, because I'm running out of wall space. And she keeps putting belts on the walls, and I'm running out of space. And I'm not going to keep building on. If you're under the age of 50 and you're a female, come to Shoot for Par. It's the first Friday of August, every year annually. And come and at least give her a run for her money, because she boasts about how good she is. Frankly, how better she is than me. And she also has not been afforded the opportunity to get warm. So I'm allowing her that because she was on cooking detail for the rest of the patrons that were here. I'd say probably 10 driver shots would be enough, you think?
Just 3 is fine.
She says she only wants 3. You sure you don't want more than 3?
Did you see my first one?
Oh. I don't know if you can hear her. The mic is here with me. I don't know if she can be heard. She said, did I see her first one?
Oh. Let's go.
Also, I'd like to point out, for all the competitors, if by chance the Unicorn IXO, which is the launch monitor that I utilize here at the simulator, if by chance it doesn't read a ball, that does not, it's not counted against the player. The player will be afforded the opportunity to re-hit, okay? I do not want the technology to be to blame because somebody is disqualified. So if any shot is not registered, then by default, the player will get another opportunity to swing.
Well, I'm going to hit one more because I haven't read one for the third one. Like that.
Still not reading.
Well, I think I was too far back.
So again, for the rest of the men, we've got the men's over 50 coming up and the men's under 50. When you come in, the Unicorn IXO, when the infrared lights come on bright red, that means it can see the ball. If it doesn't go bright red, that means it can't see the ball. Okay, she claims that she is ready to go.
With a drive of 40 yards.
Here we go. Let me clear out your shots. All right, Andrea, same rules apply. 12 balls in 10 minutes. Must be within 20 yards left or right of center. Do you have any questions? All right, your first ball, as soon as it is in play, I will start the timer.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Not like that.
Still waiting.
Well, it was red.
First ball, topped, but in play. 0.7 yards, 0.1 yards to the right, so straight down the middle for a total of 38 yards, and she's on the clock. Try to move the rest of those white balls out of the way in case it's reading more than one. There you go. That one's leaking out to the right. That's going to be out of play. That carried 154. Got a good roll on it all the way out to 36. 34.9 yards off to the right, out of play. There's a draw that I taught her. Yes, ma'am. How about that? 200 on the carry, 26.6, 9.9 yards right of center. Clobbered that one.
With my new PXG driver.
She would like me to point out that she got fitted. Our 11th wedding anniversary wasn't too long ago. It was back in February. We both got fitted for PXG clubs. And since she got fitted, now all of a sudden she's a superstar when it comes to her driver. Prior to that, she had the crank, which she can still hit the crank about the same distance as she hits a PXG, if not a little bit further, but the crank's a little bit longer. It's out to about 45 inches in length, which I believe is the long drive specs for the females. Another ball topped off to the right. I'm going to check history. Do you have a ball count?
Nope.
Neither do I. Stand by. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
6. Halfway.
I've got 6. Halfway. There's another one a little low. 122 on the carry, rolling out 60 yards. Good gracious. 7.8 in play, 182. So far, the longest is still 226.5. That one leaked out way to the right. That face had to be open some. Hits the 200-yard sign, kicks back. Face was wide open and a heel strike. Four balls remaining. You still got 6 minutes on the clock. That one a little low line drive. .16 yards right of center. There's another draw coming back to center. Bounces past the 200. Roll, roll, roll. Out to 224.
How many more left?
You should have 2 balls remaining.
I told him after I got 200 I was done. But
198 out of play, right hand side.
last one.
Oh, she snap hooked that one. She was trying to get it all that she could.
Fail. Hey, I beat last year.
That one 15.7 yards. So let's take a look at history. I know there's a lot of data. 226. 226.9 at 9.9 in play. So that will conclude the women's under 50. And this makes Andrea the 3rd-time champion, reigning, defending. I can't call her Andrea Two Belts anymore, but again, if you are a woman under the age of 50 and you would like to come out and compete next year, by all means, sign up and try to give this young lady a run for her money. We're going to take another brief intermission. We're going to get ready for the men's over 50. We've got the final 4 for the men's over 50 coming up. This bracket's going to be a little bit longer. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this brief intermission. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned after that short intermission. I've got Marty here. Marty is the first person in the men's over 50 long drive competition. Let me clear out all the history here. And we're going to exit out just to make sure. Pardon the noise. Just a little bit loud through the music. All right, Marty, same rules apply as I've told everybody else. The moment that you hit that first ball and it's in play, the clock will start. You've got to hit 12 balls in 10 minutes. Must be 20 yards left to right of center. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, as soon as the first ball is in play, I will start the clock. First ball's in play. Ball speed, again, 140. Way out to the right. That one is going to be 31 yards out to the right, out of play. Second one was not read by the Unicorn, so that will not be held against Marty. He will have the opportunity to still go. You've got 11 balls left still, Marty.
Yeah. So I need to look up. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I need you to look up and make sure it's fresh in the ball.
Ball speed's jumping up. Same ball flight as the last one. It's out there. 204 carry. 33.2 yards out to the right.
I need to be inside.
Oh, that's a fade. Is that going to hold? 209 rolling out to 214. 24.3 yards. That one is also out of play. So prior to us doing the intermission, I come in, I talk with the golfers. I was talking to Marty about wrists and how wrists play a huge factor in ball speed and also direction as far as the club goes. So that ball is definitely going to be in play. 194 on the carry. Rolling out to 209. In play. 0.4 yards to the left. Straight down the middle. That'd be a fairway finder all day if we were playing. Marty, you got 7 minutes, 30 seconds and counting on the clock. Still got plenty of time. You've got 8 balls remaining. That one looked like an open club face. 182 on the carry out to 185. 53 yards right of center. And yes, you can see it. That was a low heel strike. So that heel strike contributed also to the clockwise ball spin that made it go all the way out there. That one also leaking out to the right. 196 on the carry, 4.9, 31 yards. And we're at 6. You're over halfway. 6 balls remaining. You got 6 minutes on the clock and some change. That one pushed.
tell myself to stand on top of it. 'Cause I feel like I'm behind it.
Oh, that one got caught way on the bottom of the face, but that picked up some air from the backspin and it took off. Yeah, way low on the face. That was like probably bottom groove of the club. Still in play though, 5.1 yards to the left. 5 balls remaining. 5 minutes on the clock. You got a good pace, Marty. Oh, that was rocketed. That ball's going to be in play. 222 on the carry, rolling out 229.8, 10.4 yards to the right. 229.8. 4 balls remain. Oh, that one I saw you pulled across his body real hard, put a good slice on it.
You know when you do that. I mean, you film yourself sometimes. So you get lessons here, or where do you get lessons at?
I do lessons right here.
Right on.
And I will also go out and caddy in the summer if somebody wants me to.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Marty, remember when we were having that conversation before we started about stalling your wrists?
Yep.
Activate them. Well done. Look at this one. Ladies and gentlemen, woo, 217 on the fly all the way out to 225.
That's what it was.
14.4. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're down to your last ball. Oh, and there's another good one. Just a nice little baby fade. Right over the 200-yard mark. All the way out to 208 and still in play. 1.6 yards to the left. So let's go ahead and check Marty's history. And I am certain, I believe that 229 is the best that we've got out of this at 10.4 yards. So that is a good showing. Next up will be Jeffrey. He'll be next in the simulator. We're going to go ahead and clear out this data. We'll take a brief intermission while he gets ready. We'll go through any questions that he has for me before we get started. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. David here with Shoot for Par. We now have Jeffrey, who is the second competitor in the men's over 50 long drive. I've asked him if he has any questions. He doesn't have any questions for me. Jeffrey, same rules apply. You've got 12 balls to hit in 10 minutes. They must be 20 yards left or right of center line. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, as soon as you put that first ball in play, I will start the timer. And you are on the clock, sir. First ball, open face, way all the way out. Oh my. Ball speed 131. That ball is going. 217 rolling all the way out. 225.8. 17 point yards. 225.8. Marty's in there with the peanut gallery sweating bullets right now. That was pretty close. Marty still has it at 229. That one carries 188, rolling all the way out to 198. 32 yards right of center. Oh, that's another one leaking. Just out to the right. Good ball speed at 135.8. Just carrying 203.4. 35 yards out to the right. Oh my. 138.8. That might be out of play out on the left-hand side. Let's see. Goes all the way out, 224.9. And it is out of play at 24.5 yards. That's 5 balls down. Jeffrey, you still got 7 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Oh, snap hook out to the left. 189 on the carry, rolling all the way out. 209. 42 yards out. That was just a toe strike. Seventh ball, leaking out to the right. Carry to 184, out to 189. 42.4. Low in the heel. Oh, that ball looks like it's going to be in play. It's got to go. 206 on the carry. All the way out to 216. Four balls remaining. You've still got 6 minutes on the clock. That one pulled. That had some good ball speed, 138 miles an hour, right in the center of the face. Well, that one looks like it's going to be out of play. That ball speed is getting faster. 244, 36.9 yards out to the left. Jeffrey's got the power. That one the other way, out to the right, high. Looked to be hit high on the face. Backspin up to the 4,200, and it was just slightly higher on the face. Jeffrey, you're down to one ball. Oh my, that's a draw. That's got to go. 199 on the carry, just out to 208. That backspin was at 2,600. Good showing for Jeffrey. All the way out, 225. What that means is that Marty will be proceeding on to the next round with his 229.8. And he will look to face either Joe Zimmerman or Curtis Nowitzki, which Joe Zimmerman will be up next. We'll take a brief intermission while he gets out here, and then we will be right back. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I've got to reset the driving range one more time so we can get all the stats back. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so we've got Joe Zimmerman with us now. For those of you that don't know Joe, Joe was part of my winter league this previous year and was first place after, was it 12 weeks? 12 weeks of grueling league play. Him and his partner Trevor Hayes came out on top, number 1. Joe, same rules apply as everybody else. Get the clock reset. You've got 12 balls to hit in 10 minutes. They must be 20 yards left or right to center. Timer will start when you get the first ball in play. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, whenever you're ready. And Joe comes off just booming. Ball speed, 150 miles an hour. All the way at 241, but that's going to be out of play, 32 yards out to the right. You are on the clock. Oh my. Joe's getting stronger. That ball speed, 157, all the way out, 262 carry, all the way out 271. That will also be out of play, 36 yards out to the right. Check your feet alignment, Joe. That's what I needed to see. Ball speed 149. That's going all the way out. Carry 238. 257.7 in play. 0.6 yards out to the right. 257.7. Oh, that ball's got to hang on. 235 rolling all the way out. I think that's going to skirt right to the right side, and it did. 24.5 yards out to the right, out of play. So far, Joe, 257 is your longest. You still have 8 minutes on the clock. Oh, snap hook out to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that ball speed at 158. Sometimes when you go after it, the power is there, but the wrists tend to be a little bit overactive, and then that ball ends up going out into a snap hook. All right, that one, a heel strike, 151.8 ball speed, 76.1 yards out to the right. You've got 6 balls down and 6 to go. You still got 7 minutes on the clock. That one, 152, leaking out to the right. 52.2 again. Another one out to the right, 157.7, carrying 251 all the way out, 261.8. That one also 57 yards out to the right. Joe, you've got 4 balls left, and based off your shot shape, make a bold adjustment based off what you see. Could be feet, could be shoulders, could be wrists. Make a bold adjustment. Outstanding. That is what I wanted him to do. 258.8 all the way out to 265.7, 12.2. That is his new high score. 265.7, 12.2. 3 balls remaining. That one was skied. Looked like you hit high on the face. Let's see. Yes, huge divot high on the face. That's 10. You have 2 balls remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, ball speed 162.5. He was after that one. That leaked out to the right with an open club face. Just 5 degrees open can just send that ball 67.9 yards out to the right. Joe, this is your last ball. You still have 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, and that ball is going. Ball speed 168, 260.9 on the carry, rolling all the way out 277. Will that be in play? It will not be in play. 28.8 yards out, and that will do it. Joe Zimmerman, high score 265.7. Let's take a look at the history to verify that that is in fact the highest one that was in play. 265.9, 12.2. All right, we'll take a brief intermission. Next up is going to be Curtis Nowitzki. And then after that, we will go into the men's over 50 finals, which will be Marty with either Joe or Curtis. We will be back in a second. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Curtis Novinsky, who is the fourth participant in our men's over 50. Curtis, same rules apply. 12 balls in 10 minutes, 20 yards left or right or center. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
As soon as you get the first ball in play, I'll start the clock. And you're on the clock, sir. First ball, cut fade. Carrying 228 all the way out to 237. Will that be in play? It will. 237 in play. Oh, that had some power. 158 point fade. That's going to leak out to the right, though. Carrying all the way out. 253, rolling all the way out. 261. 43 yards to the right. Oh, there's another one leaking out to the right. Fourth ball topped off to the left. That one was hit low in the heel. Oh, another cut fade. That one might be further than the other one. Let's see. Nope, 212 on the carry, rolling all the way out to 221. Ball 8.3 yards right. And that is your fifth ball. Again, furthest is 237. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you have golfers that are very muscular, very powerful, sometimes their upper body gets ahead of their lower body through their swing, and that's what makes them end up having their cut fades. And it's very hard to manage because when you're swinging as hard and as powerful as these guys are, their forearms get tight. When their forearms get tight, that also means that their wrists get tight, and then they can't roll the club over like they need to, and then they just keep going out there. That one, 214, 222 out there. That's 6 balls down, 6 to go. Still 6 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness. Here we go. 246 on the carry, rolling all the way out. 261.9, 5 yards to the left. 261.9, just 4 yards short of Joe Zimmerman's 265. Curtis, you're in the ballpark. .145 ball speed. That one's got some side spin on. It's going to take some distance away. 228 on the carry. All the way out 236. That ball also in play at 17.5. That's 8 balls down. 4 balls remaining. You still have 5 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Not in play, doesn't count. Unicorn didn't read it. Still have 4 balls left. Curtis, you have plenty of time. You have under 5 minutes, but you got plenty of time. Sometimes a mental reset, a physical reset, just readjusting. Focusing on where you want that ball to finish instead of trying to hit the ball usually has very positive results. You see that mountain peak out there, right where there's a little valley with the snow? Put a ball right on it. Had the line. Just at the last second, pulled out to the left and put some side spin on it. That one all the way out, 237 out to 245. That is ball number 9. Heel strike. That was a heel strike. Oh, come back. Come back. Ah, that's going to get pulled out there to the left. 25 yards. That was ball 10. You have 2 balls remaining. Your longest so far, 261. You need to get at least 266. You look at your shot shapes. Your shot shapes are all fade. Ball number 11 hooked out to the dock. 54.3 yards out and another heel strike. Curtis, you were down to your last ball. We losing a tee? Oh, let's see. I think the side spin's going to kill it. 226 on the carry all the way out to 235. That ball is in play. So, ladies and gentlemen, that means that Joe Zimmerman will advance to the finals against Marty. We've got a 229 from a previous round from Marty against a previous round 265 from Joe. But those yardages don't matter. They've got to hit again to see who is going to be the men's over 50 long drive shoot for par champion. We're going to take a brief intermission. Marty, you are in the chute. Please come on out to the simulator. We'll be back after a brief intermission. All right, ladies and gentlemen, David here with Shoot for Par. We are back. We've got Marty in for his second round. Last round he had 229.8. Marty, same rules apply. As soon as you get a ball in play, I will start the clock. First ball's in play on the clock. That one topped. A heel strike. Oh my goodness. 213 on the carry. 223.3. Ball in play. I got some gentlemen outside next to the vehicles. I'm hearing them hooting and hollering. Not registered, does not count. Unicore IXO has to count it.
It's on there now, isn't it?
You still have 10 balls left. Oh, and there's a draw that's going to carry probably his last total distance. 213.5 all the way out to 222.9. There's another one in play. So far, 223.3 is the best. Got 9 balls left. Plenty of time. 8:35 on the clock. Oh, and there's another one. Ball speed 141. That looks a little high. Might have hit that high on the face. Backspin, $7,000. And it just died. Ball still in play. 6.1 yards left of center. That had a peak height of 108.
If I leave this tee for it, that'll help out too, won't it?
I don't know if y'all heard that. Marty had said, if I lean this tee forward, that'll help right, won't it? I'm sure that it would. Not if you hit up on it like that, though. That ball's top. That's 5 balls down and a top. Again, longest one, 223.3. My cameras are starting to be on the blink because it's got 2 different people swinging. Oh, there's another one. Looked like that was pulled. That's 6 balls down, 6 to go. That ball out of play at 35 yards. Just a practice swing, just a practice swing. That one topped. Yep. 7 balls down. Oh, that ball's got to hang on. That's beautiful, but that's going to be out of play, it looks like. 222 on the carry, all the way out to 229. 29.2 yards out to the right. That ball is out of play. 4 balls remaining, Marty. 5 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. In play, 230.9. 230.9. That one was 16.3 yards, skirting the edge. But 230 is your new long. That's 10 balls down. You have 2 remaining, Marty. Oh, and he topped it. He topped it and it saw it.
Last one right here.
Last ball. Oh, and that one, he went after it so hard. He hit so high on the face. Backspin, 67.30. That one popped all the way up. 155.
It was down the middle.
You could see the divot. And that'll do it for Marty. He gave himself another yard from his previous round, and he's at 230. Next up will be Joe Zimmerman, who has the potential to win it all, but we don't know just yet. We'll be back after a brief intermission. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Joe. Again, Joe, same rules apply. As soon as you get that first ball in play, clock will start. Oh, I don't know. That one looks like it's going to leak out to the right. 24.5. That ball is out of play. Next one, hook out to the left. Also out of bounds. Next one, topped. $96.8. Oh, that one's going to be out of play too, but that's just a low carry. Ball speed 159. 33 yards out. So far, the longest ball is 96.8, Joe. Oh, that ball's got a chance. It's going to be so close. I think he's barely going to be off the line. Let's see. 268.3. 23.8 yards. Out of play to the left. Oh, that was there. Oh, and there's another one that will be out of play. That's 6 balls down, 6 to go. So far, Joe, again, 96.8 is your longest. Make a bold adjustment. I would aim your feet right and just stomp on one. Another one out to the left. That's 7 balls.
10, right? 10?
You've got 12.
Okay.
So you're at 7 right now out of the 12. You got 5 balls remaining. Longest so far is 96.8. Oh, that's going to do it. That is going to do it. Goodness gracious. 272.5 on the carry all the way out. 282.7 0.2 yards left of center. That ball was like a heat-seeking rocket all the way back on center line. 282.7. Joe, that's 8 balls down. Would you like to continue?
Nope.
Joe says he is done. So at 282.7 yards, 0.2 yards left of center, Joe becomes our 2024 Shoot for Par men's over 50 long drive champion. 282.8. Ball speed 160 miles an hour. Phenomenal job. Now, for all the men that are out there that have been eagerly waiting, the men's under 50, your tournament starts right after this break.
toward the mountain.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, David here with Shoot for Par. We are back. We've got the two-time defending champ, Casey Morris. He's going to lead us off. Casey, same rules apply. I've got the timer set at 10 minutes. You got 12 balls to hit in 10 minutes, 20 yards left or right of center. Do you have any questions?
No.
Whenever you hit that first ball and it's in play, I'll start the timer. You're on the clock, sir. First ball.
Big field shot.
247 on the carry. 257 total. That ball's in play. Hate to see it, but that ball's going to be out of play, but it's over 300. That ball also out to the right. Casey, make a bold adjustment. Last year, after Casey had secured his victory, I told him to give the masses a 300-yard drive, and he delivered.
He'll fucking figure it out. I'm going outside. Gotta watch this guy.
Got some side spin on it. That's going to take some distance away.
A lot.
260 on the carry, 267 total. That ball is out of bounds to the right at 39.2 yards. 4 balls down, 8 to go. You still got plenty of time on the clock. Over 8 minutes. Oh, that's going to be very, very close to being in play. 295 on the carry, 304. Let's go. Yes, 19.4 yards. Whoo.
Close.
In play at 304.2. That ball out to the right, out of play. That's 6 down, 6 to go. So far, 304.2. That one will also be out of play. That one's off to the right. Ball speed, 174.
Let it rip.
It gets worse.
He'll be alright.
It's a shame he's not competing against anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, shame.
Well, he is posting scores for the winner between you two.
Yeah, he's already fine. He's already in it.
Ah,
Me and you are just.
that straight one's hard, yeah.
4 balls remaining.
I think he's at 320.
No, no. Oh, I was going after that one.
Unicorn did not read that ball that Casey just hit, so it doesn't count. He still has 4 balls remaining
Four balls.
That's
Four
what
balls.
Mulligans.
with 5 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock.
Plenty of
That's tough to
time.
imagine to get underneath of that with that team.
Oh, I know. Got plenty of time.
I mean, with the grass being an inch deep, Casey, you could just hit driver off the deck.
Yeah. Settle in.
Yeah.
Lean in. Lean in.
That would work.
Lean into your driver. Fall all the way through. Lean into it.
That one again, side spin. Not too bad, but that face had to be open to go out that far right. And it was. And a little bit of low on the toe. That's 9 balls down, 3 to go. So far, 304.2, 19.4 yards is the in-play ball. Did not see it.
What the fuck?
Must have hit it up.
You got to make sure you look at the unicore and make sure that the light's bright red. If you play it too far back, it won't see it.
I guess it's good, isn't it?
Yep. Backspins at 3,020. That's going to slow that ball down.
Yeah.
276 all the way out to 283.
What up, blow that tee away.
Get that nasty.
0.7.
Did it go backwards?
Right on top of the black sheet there.
Oh, yeah. I can't see it.
I can just barely see the glare.
Two balls remain. Oh, that ball looks like it's pushed out to the left.
Play.
28.2 out of bounds.
Damn.
Casey, this is your last ball. You've got 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. So Casey's posted score will be 304.2. Next up will be Jeff Morris.
Sweaty now.
Fuck. I'm already, huh? Woo.
We'll be back after a brief intermission. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We've got Jeff Morris in the tee box. Jeff, same rules apply. 10 yards left to right, or 20 yards left to right of center. You got to hit 12 balls in 10 minutes. If all 12 balls are out of play, you will be disqualified. Any questions?
No question.
Okay, whenever you're ready, I'll start the timer.
Alright, here we go.
Look out.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
First ball, skied.
You're on break, aren't you? Okay. We're gonna get out of here. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Glad you had fun.
What'd you win?
Rangefinder.
Oh, you dog. Yeah. Dang it. That's what I wanted.
You're good.
You didn't watch that match?
Yep, you're good.
I didn't. What was you?
I ended up one with at 3 or 4.
Second one hooked
Right.
out to the left-hand side, and that saw the water.
No, I did get that one. But it was 19.4.
Just keep hitting?
Keep hitting.
Okay.
Got 8:48 still on the clock. Got plenty of time. Didn't see that one.
What in the world? My tees are too high.
Which is weird because when I play, I'll tee up really high.
Alright, here we go.
I did that a couple times too. There's no way.
That one also high on the face, popping that ball straight up in the air.
It's so weird that little short tee. Get on you.
That sounds about right.
Up, high on the toe.
Straight up in the air. That
Well, this
sounds about
ground's
right.
kind of bouncing compared to ground.
That ball hooked out to the left.
Snap.
It sounded like bloop.
How many balls do I have?
You've hit 4, Jeff. You've got 8 remaining.
Surely get one of these going.
That one also skied. .6 yards. That one also out of play.
Alright. Gotta figure out how to tee these down. Skyrocketing like a bitch. Out of play.
That's out to the right. 40 yards out to the right, out of play. That's 6 balls down, Jeff. You got 6 remaining. You got 6:25 on the clock. Another snap hook out to the left.
Another snap hook out to the left. That sounds really fucking familiar.
That's good.
God.
Good ball.
I know.
Well, you swung at it.
Yes, he did.
Wasn't bloop. Oh no.
So what do I have left?
Oh, yes.
That's 8 balls. You've got 4 balls remaining, Jeff.
Okay.
4 minutes. Nine out to the right. Good ball speed, 159.3.
Wind and hard ground and downhill.
Let's go animal on
Oh,
this
I've never
bitch.
reached 82 in my life.
I have 277 to go to the center of the green. Not good.
That ball will be in play.
Yeah.
And it rolled right up there, pin high.
Yeah. Well, the thing that's
1.8 yards to the right,
Which
98.8.
I've done that. I've been up on the hill, but I've never reached it.
I've seen it done with
one left. This is my last one.
You have 2 left.
Two left. Okay.
We hit it from the blues.
I got some time.
You've got 3 minutes, 38 seconds on the clock for 2 balls.
Really?
Gets all sweaty, doesn't it?
Fuck, I'm fine. I threw my back out.
I told you tomorrow you won't be able to walk. Crippled. You in a wheelchair? No.
Shoot for some practice. You know, from warming up, I was already sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hit it as far as I did last year.
Want
I
water?
guess, so.
No, I'm good.
Okay, 3-minute mark. That ball's got to hang on. It's got to hang on to be in play. 251.8. And yes, it is in play. 251.8. Jeff, you're down your last ball.
Last ball.
251.8. 17.7 is your game ball right now.
Come on. Fuck, old man. You can do this, you old fuck. God. Can't be this bad. Fuck. Come on, man. Alright, here we go. Oh God. Oh God. It went straight. It didn't go 6 inches.
It did not register. Jeff is still on his last ball.
That tee just went.
One more.
Should I?
You
should
still
I
have
do-
1 more left, but you've got 1:40 to hit it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got plenty of time.
Got 1 left.
It just how that club gets underneath that ball.
For all of you eager miners that are watching the Shoot for Par page right now, I apologize for all the frank language, but when you're in a competition, it sometimes comes out. It slips.
Sometimes it gets nasty in here. I'm gonna put this up on the.
Oh, that ball's got a chance. It's got to hang on.
That ain't no good. I told you it's harder than it looks.
And that ball is also out of play at 21.5. So, Jeff Morris, 251.8 at 17.7. Let's check the history.
It's been fun.
Yep, 251.9 at 17.7. That is the score that's posted. Now we're going to go to Morgan. Morgan's got to beat 251 to advance. We are going to keep rolling. Morgan doesn't want to wait. So all I need to do is just clear out the history of the driving range, and Morgan will start.
So do I have to beat you or do I have to beat him?
You have to beat Jeff. So you have to beat 251.8. And I would elect to tell you that if you elect to hit 1 ball and it's 255 and then you want to stop, you can do that as well.
Yeah, just save them. Yeah, save
Okay.
them.
No, wear him out.
10 minutes,
Wear him out.
yep.
His
12,
kids, wear him out.
12 shots, 10 minutes, 20 yards left or right of center. First ball starts. I will start the clock.
There it is.
That'll do it.
Morgan comes off firing. That ball's in play. 263 rolling all the way out to 270.0. Morgan, would you like to continue?
No, thank you.
He's not going to continue. He's going to stop. We're moving on.
I'm trying to wear you down. Get
Josh Rosebaugh, you are now next in line.
your ass back in there. I'm tired.
You are now next in line. We're going to take a brief intermission while we wait for Josh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, David with Shoot for Par. We are back. We've got Josh Rosebaugh in the men's under 50. Josh, time is going to be set at 10 minutes. You got to hit 12 balls in 10 minutes. Have to be within 20 yards left or right or center. Do you have any questions? All right, I will start the timer as soon as you get that first ball in play. And you are on the clock. First ball, peeling out to the right. .1 yards out to the right. That ball is out of play. Next ball is topped. But in play at 12.6 yards off to the left. Next ball also out of play, out to the right-hand side.
You might not even have to hit, Bill.
You've got one in play at 87. So he does have to hit one. That one he hit underneath, hit the top of the crown of his club, and skied that one. You've got 8 balls remaining, Josh, with 8:20 on the clock. High on the toe. That ball also out of play. Ball 6 is going to be in play, and that ball has got some speed to it. 231 on the carry. Will it get to 250? It will not. 248 at 3.3 yards right. 248 yards. 3.3. Halfway there. Got 6 balls to go. That ball skied. Five balls remaining. Got 6 minutes on the clock. Ball 8 is topped, but in play. 5 yards to the left. That ball is not red. Still have 4 balls remaining. What's that?
Can't hit 300 on this one.
Pull your head out of your butt.
Ball 9 also appeared to be topped. Three balls remaining. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock, Josh. Your furthest ball, 248.
Don't wear yourself out.
Ball wasn't red. You've still got 3 balls left. 3:52 on the clock.
Yeah. Take your time, stretch.
Still not red.
Let's get a lot more practice.
Well, here's my ball. That ball pulled out to the left. That's got some speed on it, but it's going to be out of play. Josh, you got 2 balls left. 2:30 on the clock. No, that ball's leaking out to the right. That's borderline in play. Let's see. 24.9. That ball is out of play. Josh, you're down to your last ball. Let's see if it hangs on. And it did not. 23.8 yards out to the left.
All right, Dale, you got it. I handed it to you.
All right. Next up will be Dale Davis. We're going to take a short intermission so he can get warmed up, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, David Shoot for Par. We are back. We've got Mr. Dale Davis. He is next in the shoot for the men's under 50 long drive. Dale, same rules apply. You've got 12 balls you need to hit in 10 minutes, 20 yards left or right of center to be considered in play. Do you have any questions? Time starts as soon as you put the first ball in play. And you're on the clock. First ball, ball speed 149. 230 on the carry, all the way out to 245. That was 3 yards short of where Josh was. Josh finished at 248. Dale, that was 245. Dale Davis is on the hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Dale's been to every single long drive competition that I've hosted, and he always performs well.
I played last year.
Second ball screaming out to the right-hand side. Got some side spin on it. That ball's out of play, 36 yards out to the right. Oh, that ball might hang on, but it's got some side spin to slow it down. Carries 220 all the way out to 230. 23.8 yards out to the right, out of play. Dale, you've still got your 245 in play. You need to get to 248 or better. Oh, that ball is going to be in play. It's got to go. Carried 216, rolling all the way out. 225, 6.6 yards right. That ball is in play. Dale, you have 8 balls left. That ball hooked out into the water. That ball topped. However, the unicorn did not pick it up, so that ball will not count against Dale. Dale, you've hit 5 shots. You have 7 shots remaining. And you have 7 minutes on the clock. Not value my beauty. Oh, peel back. Come on, peel back. It's not gonna. That's gonna be slightly out of bounds to the left. 31.7. Dale, you've hit 6 shots. You got 6 remaining. Oh, that ball's not gonna hang on. It's gonna leak out to the right. Oh, that ball's got a chance. It's got to go. That backspin's kind of high, though. 217 on the carry out to 224. in play at 10.2 yards. That's ball 8, Dale. You've got 4 balls remaining. You've got to get past 248.0.
You got this, Dale.
That was hit high on the face. You can see the divot there in the video. 3 balls remain. 5 minutes on the clock. Ball speed 142. Shot 10 also off to the right. 45 yards. Dale, you have 2 balls remaining. Still got plenty of time on the clock. And that ball looks like it will be in play, but it will not be enough. Last ball. And that one he was going after so hard, he hit high on the face, probably took a divot. Popped the ball up in the air. So that means Josh Roseball will advance into the finals.
Oh, you had me, Dale.
We will take a brief intermission while we swap over. Morgan will be next. Morgan's got to beat Casey's 304.2 to advance. Otherwise, it will be Josh and Casey in the finals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We've got Morgan back. Morgan has to beat Casey's 304.2. Morgan, you've got 12 balls, 10 minutes. 20 yards left or right of center, just like before. You have to beat 304.2. Timer starts once that first ball's in play. And you're on the clock. Oh, that's got a chance. That's got a chance. Oh, it's got more than a chance. Good gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, 337 yards, 5 yards left of center.
That's as best as I can do.
That just sealed the deal right there. And Morgan just said, that's the best that I can do. I'm not going to hit any more, so he is going to advance into the finals against Josh. Josh is back behind me talking about he's got me by like 70 yards. All right, we are going to take just a short break. Josh is going to hit first. Yes. Morgan needs a break. Josh is going to hit first.
From what, 2 shots?
And then we're going to move on. Hey, it's like this. When it comes to the rules, the administrator, he trumps it all. I said it. Morgan just hit. He's getting a little bit of a break. Okay?
Josh, you might want to use his driver. Can I hit his driver?
I'm going to reset our stats. Now's not the time for bickering. Now's the time for performance. No, that's not how this works. I know how it is. You see 337 and all of a sudden it's like the world has ended. Guess what? A puncher's got a chance and so does a golfer. You just got to hit it smack dab on the screws. And we'll get it going. Same rules apply. You've got 12 balls to hit in 10 minutes.
No, I never warm up. Practice shots? You got to warm up.
You're warm right now.
How am I warm? I just sat there.
For the record, Josh contacted me before the competition, says, hey, can I come in early to warm up? Showed up an hour earlier and hit 100 balls.
I did not hit 100 balls.
Let's go.
He's just making them up now.
And you're on the clock. That ball's in play. 233.9.
Swing out my shoes.
That ball way out to the right. Out of play. 233.9 is the one you've got in play at 5.9.
You got a ball that goes twice as far. Oh, here's my ball. Found it.
Ten balls remain, Josh.
I think I know what I'm trying. Who invited that guy?
Josh just asked. He said, who invited that guy? Can't word get around that this long drive is the coolest thing happening? That doesn't count. That was you moving your driver over the ball and it anticipated a hit. You'll get another shot. You got 10 balls remaining.
That's got to be the smallest one yet. Record it.
147.8. That's going to carry close to 250. That ball is in play. 4.7 yards left of center. So that exceeds his last shot of 233.9. Josh, we just need 100 yards added onto that. We'll be sitting pretty good.
I hope I saw that. I'm going to try the other one on this.
Josh is elected to switch drivers.
It's not going to matter.
That ball leaking out to the right, out of play.
The only chance I have is if the game glitches and just like, thanks.
Ball speed 152. Josh is getting stronger. Will that one stay in play? I think it'll be right outside the outskirts on the right side. And it was 24.8 yards to the right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get it to 178. Hey, if I was like a foot and a half taller,
That's 4 balls down. Got 6 minutes on the clock still. Out into the water.
Yeah, they ain't a dice, David. They hit it 337.
Should have practiced your speed stick.
That's exactly what I was going to recommend. So,
Yeah, I hit the speed stick. You're not hitting the
got 5 balls down, 7 to go.
Steroids?
I haven't seen David hit over 20 yards. Alright, this is
There you go. That ball's got too much backspin, though. It's going to die. Carry 226 all the way out to 233. So far, 264 is your best, Josh.
Alright, more risky.
Ball 8 is topped.
I mean, maybe he doesn't hit it inside the grid.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that is the struggle when you get to the finals. Competition gets stiff.
Just don't hit it inside the grid.
Is he going?
I don't got anything.
That ball topped. He got underneath it. That's ball 9. Oh, that one's got a chance. Ball speed 161.
Good one.
That's a good fighting ball right there. 270.6 and in play at 15 yards.
Good ball.
270.6.
But you can't hit a pitching wedge anymore.
15 yards.
Maybe a 3-iron.
You have 2 balls left, Josh. 3 minutes on the clock. Morgan, so far all you have to do is beat 270. Josh could pull something out.
Bees Club.
Wait up for the next one.
Ball 11 is going to be out of play out on the right-hand side. Josh, you've got one ball remaining. And then we'll have one more round with Morgan. And then that will be the end of the Shoot for Par long drive competition. We will have the awards presentation inside with the belts and their framed yardage certificates. And I'll say it now because I'm not going to have any closing words. I appreciate everybody watching. And for those that watch this on the shootforpar.com website after the fact, this is a great event. It happens the first Friday of August every year. It will continue to go for as long as I have a heartbeat. Last ball is skied, and that will be it for Josh. Morgan, you can go ahead and get on in the chute. All I need from you is a ball that's in play above 270.6 yards. I am going to go ahead and remove all the tracking history. And for the last time, load up the driving range. So far, Morgan beat out Casey, my two-time champ, with a total drive of 337 yards.
Turn the lights on so I can
Sure.
find number 4, Pete.
You threw it in the trash. I did.
You throw it in the trash?
I did. I picked it up, put it in the white.
Okay.
It's the only chance we got.
So if you look right on the inside, there's 5.
Yeah.
There's 6. There's 3.
You know, I didn't even see 4 in there.
Here it is.
Right where you left it.
270.6.
That's probably the one that you did. It's probably what's straight there.
Are we ready?
We are ready. Time starts as soon as you put that first ball in play. First ball is leaking out to the right, out of bounds. And you are on the clock.
Only 11 more to dodge. I can dodge rents.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be pretty close. That's going to be off to the right-hand side, unfortunately. Goodness. Ball speed, 180, 1.7. 36 yards out to the right. That ball's out of play.
Yep, I'll put that back.
Ball 3, a low line drive, and it's still rolling, and it's still rolling. And that is going to be it right there, ladies and gentlemen. 273, let's see, 18.7 yards left. That is going to do it, 273. Morgan, would you like to continue?
Yeah, I'll finish.
Morgan elects that he's going to continue swinging.
I'm going to get 340.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, a carry of over 300, 305 all the way out to 314. Ball is in play right at 11.3 yards, 314. Oh, and he did it again. Morgan is putting on a clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is not going to carry 300, but it is going to get pretty close. 299.1. Ball speed dipped down there to 177. Oh, and there's another one. Just a slide draw. That's also going to carry 3. 317 on the carry all the way out, 328.2. And in play at 13.5 yards to the left. That's 6 balls. Morgan, you got 6 remaining. That one's going to leak out to the right. Ball out of play. Four balls remain. 6 minutes on the clock. That one looked like he topped it. He hit that one high on the face. Backspin at 48-45.
Do I see the number 4? It's up there.
Four balls remain. 5 minutes left on the clock. That one also leaking way out to the right.
I'm getting tired now.
You hit more than 2 balls.
Yeah. See if I can just find the grid here.
3 balls remain, Morgan. 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, that one might be in play. It's got to hold on. 315. 332. And it is out of play to the right. 2 balls remain, Morgan. 4:30 on the clock. So far, your furthest for this round is 328.2. That one will also leak out. Morgan, you were down to your last ball.
Last one.
Morgan's highest for the competition, if you're just now tuning in, 337. So far for this round, 328.2. Oh, that ball's got a chance. It's definitely in play. Carry of 304. All the way out to 315. What a showing.
Yay!
All right.
That is a workout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All 12 of them is.
obviously this takes a long time to do when you give everybody and afford everybody an opportunity to be able to hit 12 balls in 10 minutes and give everybody an option and an opportunity to be able to hit their best balls. So with that being said, this concludes the 3rd annual Shoot for Par long drive competition. I appreciate all the participants that came out. And again, if you're a female under the age of 50, you need to come and give my wife some competition. This is David with Shoot for Par. Y'all have an outstanding day. Thank you very much for watching.